our Minecraft village, the Mad Cows production. This is a part 3. In the description you'll see we've had a texture pack change. So in our last 2 videos you would have seen that the colors appear different because that texture pack that we had was on at the time, but we have decided to change it just to see how our builds would fare. And this one is a more natural, non-blinding brightness here. There are some pros and cons, but we've settled on this one for the meantime. Who knows, we could change again. But anyways, I thought we'd just go around and you can kind of see everything as it is with the different colors here. So we are outside my quaint little cottage here on the mountainside here. I actually do like the textures now. The vines on this pack look really cool. This pack is called Wonderlust. It is a Realm exclusive. It came with my subscription, and it kind of goes with our theme, which is kind of a mixture of medieval, Viking, culture. Pretty awesome. Anyways, we can go in here. I did add a new feature into my house here. It is actually 100% not done yet. I do have some more ideas coming in here, but I kind of added a trap door. We'll follow down here. Since I am the owner of the bank, I am not keeping my chest there because why would I be an employee also having financial means inside the institution? Just doesn't seem ethical. So here is my quote-unquote bomb shelter. 1 second, the button's a little looted for the point here. So this is my little bomb shelter. Here we got my ender chest hidden, which will be exclusive to me. Only I can go in it. That's where I will keep all our currency that we have and will future gain in this game. I do have a golem guarding down here named Snowball. Say hi, Snowball. Anyways, you got a few storage here, a bed here to sleep down. So quote unquote here, if things were going on up there, warlike, I would retreat down here and feel a bit safer being underground. This one will be included in a future video on what I may add in there. Alright, well, let us exit and climb upstairs. We shall hold on here.
Oh, that fucking scared me.
Patrick, we are live. We're going to go over here. So my friend Shy Box of Kittens has made a Viking ship. As I say, there's a lot of builds. Can't recall if it was in the last video, but if not, it is right now. Here, so we got a thing. We kind of got a dock here. We got a scute farm. Sorry, yeah, scoot. Pronounce that correctly. With the turtles, we got turtles, sea turtle. We got some squids down here. Anyways, it's just a little enclosure they have made. They did pretty well on their build, if I have to say so. Kind of goes with our theme. Though this should be done in an ocean, not a river where every exit is blocked. It is just for show. In real life, this would be stuck. Over here, we're going to go ahead and go into the None Shall Touch Church. Of course, you'll realize that in the last texture pack, the cobblestone was almost that like shiny color. Now it's kind of more of a blend in. Here kind of makes the None Shall Touch more ominous. Here, my cemetery, which we remember from last build. Pretty cool. Let us go in. We shall go down to Box of Kittens, the sacrificial chamber. They have a golem, Braun. Hello, Braun. But yeah, as you can see with the texture pack now, it looks like scary. I wouldn't want to be caught down here. Of course, we have our end portal, which is, sorry, it's currently turned off at the point. And they added in a nether here, because why not? Ooh. Would not want to be caught down here. So let's all just behave before we end up as the next sacrifice for our village. Close the door. So we shall go over here now. So I got my gallows here, because who doesn't like a good old gallows? We do all our business here. We do our banking. We have our hanging. And if you're lucky enough, maybe you just got sent to prison, which you can just all watch from here. There are a few villagers here. Patrick, also known as Generu Slayer, that's his PS4 tag, decided to put some occupants in there. Hello, Generu Slayer. And
Hello.
yes, so you may find yourself here where you will be thrown into a pit of lava. Anywhoosie, let's go on to the bank. This time I have decided what my flag was going to be. You know, a nice flower. The flags actually have creases on them. They look so realistic with this texture pack. Really adds to the oomph that we are trying to go to with our build. Now over here, I added some signage. So of course these are the bank tellers. This is the only side now to get into our vault. Originally it was accessible from both sides, but no longer. This is financial aid where you would get loans and info on your accounts if needed. We go back here. We kind of got a money pickup when they need to bring money from the vault here. A teller can request and then go ahead. Since there's no access on this side for them, they can get it through the window. Of course, there is a hidden button here, which would be, in this case, an access code that an employee would input. You can see, added more signage. We have our records, our money dispenser. I do like the jungle wood more. It's not that like really shiny color. Looks way better. We'll move on here. I added some signs because these are our currencies, being iron, gold, emeralds, and diamonds. So here now we have finally gone ahead, and I had decided on what our vault will look like. Unfortunately, we did not get the door thing to work, so this is just going to be our access down into our vault, where I have chests already filled to the brim with every currency imaginable at this time, and then each one has their own personal vault, which we have used ender chest, which means that only the occupants of, sorry, not the occupants, the owners of the chest, let me word that better, are allowed access to. So we have for Patrick, Generous Slayer, Shy, Box of Kittens, and Kaylee, Squeak Shimi. And we got some more chests, which we may put some more valuables down here. As it is a vault, you know, you don't always have to just put money. You could put your personal valuables in here, and it will be safe inside the bank. Let's close up. Put in our access code to get out here. Yes, big, nice, bright red, staff permitted only. Gotta get that gist of what this thing should operate. The windows look 10 times better in this build, I'll have to say. Pardon me, just gonna take a slight break. Alright, I am back. Let us move on. So as you can kind of see in the towns for our builds here, the Betty White Memorial Garden here now with the stone that was used, now that it's reverted to a different color, more looks like we're trying to do rituals here to try and bring Betty White back from beyond the grave, which I wouldn't mind because the queen died before her time, regardless of her going to be 100, because, well, you know, a queen deserves to live forever. Now we shall
Yes,
move over here. Of course, the barrels have more of an oomph here. The sea lanterns, I believe these were, are more mossy green, like they've been in the water, like algae almost. We're going to go up to Shy Box of Kittens. Mushroom Emporium. Lots of mushrooms. They're fantastic. Get the sign in. Welcome to the Shire. But if you come in here, there has been added. Box of Kittens has gone and added some new builds up here. So if you can see in my corner, I look like I've added some cool abilities on here. That's because these beams up here are giving us some sort of special power to make us mine faster or easier. And it's called the Beacon of Hope. It is rainbow and is awesome. As we look up at the moon, it kind of looks like it's signaling the moon there. And of course, we have the Wishing Moon Pool. So we got the moon shape fountain at the very top. It really adds and completes the build here. Well done, Box of Kittens. You picked some good builds to build from. Fantastic. Now, if we head down over here on the other side, sorry, just trying to get turned around. On the other side of the garden, we got this little area which looks like maybe more will be added, but hello, skull. Skulls look creepy in this one. Here we have the mule encampment. There might be some more built over here, like a little barn maybe. Don't think we've quite established that there. Now let us see. Move us into town. Recently now, Box of Kittens has added a roof onto their original aquarium. So now it kind of gives that feel of it, and I absolutely adore it. Well done. Look at all these mossy things with the vines. It just completes the image. Over here, you will see our Founders Fountain I had built that establishes all the original Founding Fathers on to the fountain here. So here we have General Slayer's banner, Box of Kittens, Squeak Shimi, and of course my own Justice James 95.
check your text.
And I did check my text, thank you.
Are you going to reply?
I'll just have to hold on. Of course, the Crimson has come pink, so now our movie theater done by General Slayer is pink, but it is fabulous. It is still a well done build, and we are going to keep it as a landmark to our community because we love it, need it.
And it'll be too much work to change
Yes,
it
there
all.
are some things that, of course, we would want to change but are not going to for the fact that it would just take way too long. The oak, of course, now looks way better. It's not that striped nonsense from the last build. Sorry, not build, texture pack. Sorry, as I fumble over my words here, making safe space look more authentic. Alrighty, over here, Box of Kitchens is currently attempting to build a bridge into this new build that a new person added onto our server has gone and made. So it kind of gives that feel of a watchtower that's knocked over old. All the pieces have fallen into the water, sort of there. This was done by our good friend Jacob. Well done, Jacob. All original, like craziness here. So let's go kind of build. It's not complete yet, but it is the start of something good. So as we go down, we kind of stop here and you kind of get a glimpse into the water. There is some glow squid in there. It looks really wicked, actually. Well done, well done. Kind of keep going down. The floating candles. The soul lanterns underneath. This is not for the faint of heart, obviously. And here you kind of see the caverns below. I believe we had stumbled onto a dripstone cavern, which is pretty cool. Eventually a nether is going to be built here because can't have too many entrances into the nether. So we kind of got a little mining area going on. He had started with some chests that have materials already in place, kind of already functioning.
Well,
Into our dripstone cavern. Only knows how big. I'm not going to go too far. I do not want to get lost. Though I could teleport out if I wanted to with commands, now that I figured that out, but still do not want to get lost. Oh, this really gotta fly around.
Where did you go?
But yes. Oh, where did I go? I am now up and away.
Up, up, and away.
But yeah, with this texture pack, I think the colors are more natural for sure. It's not bright, the grass looks natural, and we kind of established that this is going to be our texture pack going forward. So, I think that should be about it. Launch zone tip. Aim for the targets. I don't... Oh, I see ender pearls. Okay, well that's a good thing. Now if we want to get over there, we're going to be using ender pearls. Launch tip, aim for the targets. Okay. Well, shall we test it out?
Where are you?
Well, I seem to do good on my word. I landed on the Viking ship platform. That is actually a pretty cool way to travel over to our little area. Of course, there are little boat launches around that could get us over here, but this is another cool way. Not too bad. I just made it onto the edge. Let's go ahead and put those ender pearls back. Huh. Oh, right. Well, I think that about concludes the changes. It's only a little bit of an update, but I just wanted to put it out there because we have these changes we've made as well as the new builds. This is really coming together.
Well, I missed that.
Oh, and the stand looks way better. It looks more natural, not like orange. I just have to get used to bubbles coming out of me now that that power emanates being close enough, which will make mining easier around here, I suppose. But needless to say, we definitely have a lot going on. And this is going to keep us busy as we are getting towards being ready to do survival mode and to make this a functioning way of life for us founders. Yes. Rainbow Beach. Don't think I did an upskirt here, but we have a little restaurant for the beach. Of course, you know, with the concrete powder, there's not really sand that's that color, so if it got wet, it would just change. So this work of progress is, well, staying put for now. We might find something that works a little later on, but again, that's all up to Generous Slayer, as that is his build. But that's just some input there. We are really going to have some really scary things on here. Going to be adding some more history to do with the None Shall Touch. As you know, we have a little bit of our war memorial from this bridge, this all-important bridge that gets us over to, well, where we bank and are going to be hanged or put into prison. But
how about the news to the market?
oh, right. There were some little things in the market that I may have forgotten, though I think I actually did establish that we have a bit of a fish market to go with the noodle shop. Now that I am thinking about it, I do remember that being the case. Oh boy, I didn't realize that I put granite there, and the granite's really sticking out. Huh. Might think about that, as well as these here might make the odd change on that. But again, it kind of fits in. Here, let me add some dye to the noodle shop sign. Menu. Perfect. But yeah, I had gone ahead and added banners on my builds here, as well as the shop. The yellow looks way better, pattern-wise. Yes, but over here is our newest build by Squeak Shimi, who has done all our big market pieces here. But Patrick will be doing some potion brewing. He hopes to sell potions. He's going to be in the nether a lot, because he's going to need to get some nether wart. So that will be keeping him busy. Oh, right. There is one big build I forgot as I keep rambling on here, but hey, the thought. So we got the racetrack over here, as I had mentioned now, but this took me 6 hours to do. And of course, all the villagers are coming from that nearby village over here, because why not? I have lots of customers. So we got our tavern and inn. Here's the signage. So our rates per night: single bed, double bed, queen, executive, and housing if you wish to stay for long periods of time, which will cost you 5 gold a week. So needless to say, yes, Chelsea's watching, but she's not
Hi,
saying anything.
Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea. Yes. Anyways, she only said one piece. She said hi and good night. She is watching, but she is not going to say anything, so that is fine. But in here is the tavern piece. So over here we got our kitchen here, where we can go ahead and cook. We got our plates showing meat, baked potato, got some water basins, some brewing stands.
You
Really
have a
actually looks really
villager.
good with this texture. I hadn't really looked since we changed it there, but yeah, all the seating. Here's the bar. And needless to say, when I had followed this YouTube build, they had done the outside in an hour-long video, which takes me a couple hours to do because it's stop, do, stop, do. And then I had found an interior design from a separate video, which was kind of nice, so I was able to fill. So yeah, I spent about 6 hours following these videos, so... Oh. Yes. Oh, the bushes look way better. They're see-through and they're not solid. Ugly colors. But yeah, if you come up here... Oh, thank goodness, there is lots of company here. This is our inn stay, so we got some bedrooms here. Kind of look, some makeshift shelving. I put some portraits
Heck yeah, I
in.
must have put these villagers in.
Yeah, there might be some village clearing out here. We got a balcony back here. I still have to fill it. It wasn't really mentioned in the video, so I kind of get to play around with it. May just put some seating out here for people who may want to eat on a patio. You kind of get in this nice view of the nearby village. And a little bit, it's not overcrowded while everyone is in front gambling at the racetrack. So, hey, if you want to come have a good time, this is the place to go. And this is one of our more bigger suites. I believe this is going to be the executive suite. It has a 3-bed. The dead coral looking like almost like a shaggy rug type. The banners really look like curtains with those creases, so it kind of works out really nice in a way. Kind of get a view of the racetrack there. Got a closet, some barrels to put some storage, some armor stand to put some clothes on. Another little bedroom with 2 singles. Small but quaint, simple, really nice. Another small room, lots of storage. 2 beds. Oh goodness, I have lots of customers. I'll be collecting payment, everyone. Just remember, this ain't free. Here we got a little bigger bed. It's a double bed. Got some storage there. Really nice here. Another small room. This time it's kind of in the corner. Turtle eggs. Got a nice view out the window. Over here is another big room. So we kind of got our closet here. More storage space. Some more portraits. Very nice. Alright. We do have a 3rd floor. We'll just go up the stairs here. So this is supposed to be like a storage area, so there's lots of places to put storage. And then in the back room, so these are the owner's quarters, which would be me. I run this in, I built it, I run it. So here we would have the parents' bedrooms, or rather myself. Little creepy skull here, but you know, kind of got that rafter feeling. They're pretty simple. Kind of got a little bookshelf area here. And then we got our table and small kitchen. And then if I had kids, you know, the thing would be my child would be able to have a bedroom here. It's supposed to be a bunk bed, but since this is bedrock, it is way different from Java, so you're not able to do the same things as you would be on the different platforms, which is too bad because I kind of like that idea of stacking on. Just like on the trapdoor shelving, I can't add anything on top because that's just not how this program works. It's too bad, but still, I'm pretty proud of this work here. But yes, got lots of customers, lots of villagers. So yes, and of course over here the path kind of follows along. I put some little brick stuff around just to put some lighting on the path so things shouldn't spawn too bad. Not quite finished the path yet, but I had made a bridge here just so we could get to the other side. Of course, lightning rods, because you never know. Would hate for everything to burn down. And that, I'd say, gets us over here. So one way or another, we are connected. All right. Well, with that being said, let's hold over to our rainbow beams. And we'll just land right here. And I will say goodbye. Thank you for following, watching, and this is good. Oh, someone else was watching my live. Wasn't expecting another person to be in here. But either way, the beams are changing as we speak. Okay. With that being said, farewell.